Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. That was a rough day yesterday for me. Today I still got up a little bit late, but hey, don't give up, everybody. It gets better as the day goes through. You got to stick with the routine. With me, yesterday, I took the day off exercising, which is hard on me too. It seems to really affect my mood. And lately I've been even having a Coke once in a while with my lunch, right? Which is wrong because it's got caffeine in it. And the tiger thing, right? But it can get frustrating when everywhere you look, you see things that, you just don't think are right? It's like, there's so many things. But each in their own time, I guess. But like I said before, it's what the individuals do that matters, right? You gotta look after yourself. But don't expect people to listen. Don't expect people to care. Most people are living short term, right? Stay off your devices. I mean, even with my channel, if you like some of the things I say, maybe not that I want subscribers, but maybe subscribe, because you get lost in the shuffle of garbage out there, right? Of all the clickbait and all the useless information that seems to sell for the people that provide the platforms. But we can start creating a little bit of a niche for ourselves, right? But I was ready to give up, and I rarely ever feel that way. Ever. I was ready to go, I'll just go back and I'll just be like everybody else. The system's won. It won't. Don't give up. I'm living proof, man. Don't give up. And I know there's people out there like myself where it feels like your whole family's against you. And everybody you knew and all your friends, in the end, seemed like they were against you too. And that's okay. Because if you make it through all that, that's where you build the strength. And you see people for who they really are. And then a guy can start living a life he can be proud of, right? So don't be afraid to break away from the crowd just because some guy with more money says the liar's right, or who cares about the earth, or who cares about the animals. You know what I'm saying? No need to listen to people with poor values and poor answers. And I just used my first squat toilet of the year. That's all they had over here at the tennis courts. I did a few pull-ups, a little bit of a walk, and had a smoothie, but the old squat toilet, man, nothing wrong with it. No toilet paper. Embrace it. Don't whine about it like a soft Westerner. Entitled. Entitled to what? Entitled to living a shitty life and setting a bad example is what they are. Click. Let's see if we can do a pull-up on this little goalpost without tipping it. Ooh, that's hard to hold on to. Oi. Shade, glorious shade. Shade in shopping malls. That's where people preserve themselves in Thailand. You never find crowds at the exercise equipment when it gets hot, when it gets sunny. I'll prove it. I'll prove it. Blah. Oh my. Oh. Let's get out of here. Oh cool, look at this, a Honda Cub. Look at that. Super Cub. Wow. That's just like my old one, but it's new, right? I should have never sold that. But hey, you do what you gotta do when you're desperate, right? Look at that. That's cool. All right, enough. Good morning, butterfly. Come back. I think butterflies are a little bit like trying to film a cat, right? They're cute till you turn the camera on. Then they're gone. Well, I've already put away the rings. I'll tell you, exercise is better than any drug you're ever going to take, any medicine you're ever going to take. Go move your body every day. I feel so much better. And don't make the mistake of watching everybody else and comparing yourself to everybody else. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Remember that old story, the tortoise and the hare? The hare, the cocky little hare. The little cockhead, he lost, right? The tortoise went slow and steady and he beat him. And he didn't have to do anything but just move, right? Just keep moving. Oh, well, let's keep meandering through our day slowly. We're recovering. Nature is healing us. Exercise is healing us. Let's do this. Let's keep rolling. Let's not give up yet. Okay. Well, that chalk I got from Decathlon really works. Oh, wow. There's one of those. There's some crazy bird with a super long tail over there. I'm pretty much the only one in this park. I met an older guy yesterday. Same thing. The old guys know the secret spots, right? It's shady too. It's even shade in here. Oh. I tried everything yesterday. I even went for a massage. Nothing would snap me out of my funk. But good old exercise. Even the Thai ladies, when they massage you every now and then, they'll go, "You're strong," you know, and even that doesn't snap you out of it. Maybe that's a sign my ego isn't controlling me anymore. Oh, the leaves are just falling like snow right now. Look at this. There's no wind. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Wow, a giant butterfly just went by. You probably thought that was my cousin coming from the sky, right? It's weird how they just shed at certain times. It's like there's really no wind right now. Maybe there is just at the very top of the trees. They build up fast. Look at the leaves on the ground here. It's like autumn every day. Canada, you only get this once a year. all you Thai people that are watching, come visit me in Canada. We'll go on a nice hike together, a nice nature hike, I promise you that. There's one of those a real crazy bird with a super long tail. He's just up here. Maybe he'll let me film him. Oh, there's a squirrel too. Oh, there's two of those. You see them? Wow, I startled those birds. There's two of them in here. There's one on the ground over here. It looks like they're picking up bugs. You'll never see them on this thing, unfortunately. But there was two of them, and I startled one. He was on the ground. Eating bugs and maybe baby snakes and spiders. We don't know for sure. They went this way. Should we go look? Okay. You never hear the same sounds all the time. I'm not adding these effects either. This is for real. There's hundreds of different species of birds in Thailand. Oops. This is relaxing. A little bit of shade. This concrete bench is still cold because it's been in the shade all morning. Oh, there's a nice little breeze. This is what people do in Thailand when it gets hot. Mexicans are famous for that too, the siestas and such. I think we got to be more like that, don't we? Isn't this lovely? Hey, isn't this lovely? Hey? Time for a haircut yet? No, definitely not. Come on, snakes. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop recording. Stop recording. Okay. Let's try this. I was just thinking, what happens when all the clickbait and all that social media exaggeration, when people build up a tolerance to it and it stops working, then what happens? I mean, it just gets more and more extreme, but eventually if it stops working, what does that just leave humans? Just a big drooling mess? The robots will just collect up our useless carcasses and use them as fertilizer. Is that how it's going to end? I guess we'll be too far gone to know any different anyway. Why am I laughing? At least every time I see people in beautiful spots or eating breakfast, or every single one of them on their phone scrolling, it just reminds me, that's the only good thing, is it reminds me of what I don't want to do. So every time I see it, I make sure I'm not doing it. But I never pull out my phone when I'm eating, never pull out my phone when I'm talking to other people. But somehow it's become normal. Like that's something to be proud of. Meanwhile, everybody's losing their human connection. It's like, and I see it's even spreading to people my age too, right? It's like, oh, we got to be like the young people. Turn off our brains. Let our phone run it for a while. Okay? Put it on cruise control. Ugh. Disgusting. Hey, that's just one of the things that keeps me up at night. Everyone, a long time ago, anybody else familiar with Plato? Anyway, enough of that. Off. Off, off, off. Turn it off. Turn it off. I promise you I won't talk about useless garbage on this channel. Which will keep the channel very small. And definitely not monetized, but it ain't gonna put your, it isn't gonna rot your brain, I hope. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. I seem to be getting better. I like this one. See, it's got CO2 belching out of the factories in the cities. A whole bunch of it, right? And then you got over here, this tree. O2, 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 O2. One tree can provide a day's supply of oxygen for 4 people. One tree. So we're cutting them down. Why? Because we don't need oxygen anymore? Look at the size of this tiki over here. Tiki, 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 tiki. He's about probably 6 feet wide and heavier than stone, man. It says watch for falling branches. What do those branches fall on you? You squash your tank, man. Wow. Tiki, tiki, tiki. Back at the mall, all vegan, under $100, 65 baht, I think. They gave me this spring roll to try for free. What a great bunch of people, man. Great bunch of people. That's Smiles and the gang over at the vegan at Maya Mall. Yum, yum. I gotta eat, man.